Again, we're coming to you from The Who, and Alfie Who is in the process of getting our show started right here on Channel 4 Diaspo TV, a program that is being made possible by helping the poor, a 501c3 non-profit organization whose intention is really, try to eradicate the hunger from around the world. And Alfie Who is here. Now, Alfie, I know this is very important to you as far as this non-profit organization. For the viewers watching the program, why was it necessary for you to come up with helping the poor?
Well, not that I'm rich or have any money, but I see that people worse than I am. So if I can give anything of what I have, a little bit at least, and share with the others, I think that's what I call helping the poor, at least giving a helping hand to someone that needs at least a plate of food or something like that.
All right. I do recall you stated to me that you grew up in the Dominican Republic, and your neighboring city, in Haiti, a particular city there, and you were able to see the hunger that exists in that particular country. So you were moved with that, and here you are in the United States of America, and you still want to do something about it. Do you see that it's difficult getting help from people here in the area or throughout the U.S. as far as this project is concerned?
Well, I don't think it'll be difficult because there's a lot of people out there that would like to help. It's just a matter of getting out there and reaching people, ask them. I mean, I'm not so good with asking, but that's why I'm making the show so that I can be able to ask publicly. But helping the poor, I think is, I grew up in Dominican Republic, and I saw like how it's so little to make these kids that have nothing happy. And even the humanity around there is like any human being is so vulnerable to anything that you give them. It's not all about money. It's not all about having a lot. It's just about having the necessary tools to survive for the next day.
All right, that is so true. Now, the ALTY WHO Show is coming right here on Channel 4 Diaspo TV, live from The Who, located at 6708 Biscayne Boulevard in the heart of Miami. Now, this is a show that will be taped every Sunday starting at 3 p.m. So all the artists out there watching the program who wants to be a part of the ALTY WHO Show, helping the poor, you want to basically donate some of your time, some of your talent, we welcome you to be a part of the show. Now, you have a wonderful talent that you met by the name of Gregory Omena Norfleet. Now, he's playing for us right now, and I guess we're going to listen to him a little bit and ask him a couple of more questions about himself and so forth and so on. That is Mr. Gregory Omena Norfleet, correct?
Yes,
how are you, sir?
Pretty good. How are you today?
Well, everything is okay. And yourself?
Pleasure to be here today.
Now, I know Alfie was telling me that she met you and you guys had a chance to exchange a few words. And here you are today on her set. As far as her show is concerned, and I believe that may be one of my last appearances on the show for now, because she's going to be taking it over as of next week, Sunday. Now, why did you feel it was important, Norman, to be a part of this particular project as far as the ALTY WHO Show is concerned?
Well, anytime it comes to helping somebody, to me it's God's will to reach out and use our talents to sort of like help people in a time of need. I know from where I come from, people had helped me. And so it's only fitting that I reach out and try to help, just lend my talents to try to help someone else. So, long as I live, when there's a need for me to reach out and help, I'm willing to do it. So it's a pleasure to be here, too.
That's what Alfie was saying. It's difficult for her to ask to get people to respond. Now, Alfie, you asked Norman, he responded. So when you first met him, how did you approach him? I'm going to give you the microphone and let you talk to him anyway.
Well, I was just walking down Biscayne, and I heard his talent, and it caught my attention because I love music. That's what So once I heard him, I just went over there, I started listening to him, and then I approached him and told him, look, I have a little place, why don't you pass by? But it took months, though.
Yeah.
What took you so long to come over here? I mean, I did leave you a message once, you never answer me, and finally you just show up out of the blue. Hey, do you remember me?
Yeah, well, everything has its timing, everything in God's timing. So I guess, by me coming now, this is the time. I mean, the Spirit just moved me. I was walking down the street. Actually, I was headed somewhere else. And I looked over and seen you. And I said, well, let me go talk to the young lady that I met. And you recall meeting me. And, here I am. What's your name? Alan. Alan asked me would I participate. He explained to me, what it was for, and I said, well, why not? And I'm here, and I plan to be here next Sunday, and I hope you all come out and have a good time.
Well, thank you, and I really appreciate you being here, and hopefully all of you out there that are watching us will be here to join us, or at least to come in and give us a little bit of your time, just to see what we're all about and what we got up here at the Who. Who at 67 is also one of the most testing Haitian food that you can have out there. So come and see Chef Rosie. When I'm not here, you say, Miss Who sent you?
All right.
Yes.
That is so true. We are looking forward to seeing you here at the Hood next week. That's this coming Sunday at 3 p.m. Again, Mr. Norman Amin Northley will be performing for helping the poor here at the Who. So if you need more information, feel free to call the number on the screen. And of course, they'll give you directions on how to get to the Who this coming Sunday and every Sunday starting at 3 p.m. Now, Norman, I know that you play a variety of instruments.
Yes,
And for the viewers and, of course, the listeners listening to the program as well, what can they expect to hear from you next week? Because I do understand you will perform for about an hour or two.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm originally a percussionist, and flute is like my secondary instrument. But for next week, you can expect to really kind of dance to my percussion. I specialize in bongos, African drums, and Latin percussion. And so when Alfie seen me down there 79th Street and Biscayne Boulevard, and what caught her attention was my bongos. Everybody's, the bongos kind of reach down inside of us and make us dance. So, next week you can expect to come and dance to my bong. Now, believe me, I really play bongos to touch your soul. So if you don't dance to my bongos, you got to be dead, okay? Because I play with my heart, okay? And so next week, come on out, and I'll have my bongos and my African drum, and I assure you, you will move. All right?
Yes.
Definitely, Mr. Gregory Amin Northley. This is the ALTY WHO Show, and I'm basically joining her this afternoon because we're so happy to have her a part of this network, Channel 4 Diaspo TV. And remember, her very first show truly is happening next week, Sunday at 3 p.m. So you need to tell your friends to come out and support a show with a purpose, and that purpose is to reach out and help the poor that are in need throughout the world, and with an emphasis as well on some of those Caribbean island nations. Now, Alfie, I don't know if you have any additional words because the people are watching, and of course, I'm going to be very excited. I may not be on camera with you next week, Sunday, but I surely will be here to have a great time.
Well, definitely. Hopefully, you guys join me, and I will be trying to make your best time that you can have. So be here, join us, just join us.
That's right. We will join you, so come and taste the food. It's excellent Haitian, Caribbean, American cuisine. You will enjoy it. As Belkis said, ALTY WHO, very excited about the whole thing. Chef Ernest Missial, formerly of Shiwazi Restaurant, is one of the main chefs here doing an excellent job. So wherever you're coming from or whenever you're in town, come and enjoy the food. Again, this is the ALTY WHO Show. I'm Alan Daphnis, just sitting in with her, and we hope to catch you this coming Sunday. All right, you want to take us home with a song or what?
That's a song by Sonny Rollins called St. Thomas. So everybody that's from the Caribbean, you should, know about that song, St. Thomas by Sonny Rollins.
The ALTY WHO Show.